Can you hear me from in the back? Cool. So yeah, the topic that I'm going to present today is hacking in the music industry. So it's basically how to, to make it doing what you want to do, even if you don't have the chance to be successful, like I did. So, yeah, first I would like to introduce myself deeper. I got a Magister of Management degree from Bajaran University in Bandung. Currently, I'm building these two companies, but it's actually one company, but different name. It's Musikator and Konserama. I have experience of 10 years being a corporate manager, 7 years of self-employed and entrepreneur, and a musician for 10 years. I live in 3 cities already. There's more maybe in the future. I was born in Bandung, was studied there. I found this heavy metal band named Puppen, and also this artist management company, Soda Music. And then I moved to Bali. I worked for Volcom, it's an American company. And then I worked for CitySurf, Severgirl, and I was a lecturer in University of Pelita Harapan. And then I own this web design company, Distorsia. And I moved to Jakarta in 2011, and I co-found a digital marketing agency named Cerah Digital Media, and the other 2 companies that I'm working on, Musikator and Konserama. So basically, here's where I am now. First 2 years, I moved to Jakarta from Bali. I can make a sale, $1 million sale from my company, and it was only 4 of us. And then the 3rd year, I got this award from British Council as a Creative Entrepreneur of the Year in my 3rd year. But this is not I'm going to talk about today, because I'm going to talk about my past actually. This was me, I was that guy. I had a dreadlock. This wasn't the longest, but this is like 95 or 96, so it's almost 2 decades ago. Yeah, I'm that mature. I was 19 years old. Who is first grade here? Second semester here? Oh, most of you. You too? Second for 10th time, or? All right. So I was about your age, 19 years old. Are you 19 years old? 20? 19, so yeah. I started a band when I was your age, and 2 years later, I recorded our first album. It was pretty hard because we don't know what we're doing actually. And then 3 years later, we released our first album. So it's like a bachelor degree as a musician, first album, 22 years old. It was started as a dream. You're dreaming, right? You're 19 years old, you're dreaming. You dream about anything. What I dreamt about is these. So when my friend are into girlfriends or into drugs, I was into this. I'm that weird. Yeah, it's what I thought is, just music, how to release album. Always dreaming about touring, playing in different stages, different cities, meet new people. That's all I can think about. So it was a success to me. It was a success. It's a dream about success. So I imagine success as getting all this in my pocket. And then this wasn't the question that I asked when I was younger. Because I don't have the chance actually to be a successful musician. These are the success that the public, the environment will tell you. If you're on TV, you're a success. If you're handsome and pretty, you're a success. If you play candy cute songs, you will be a success. If you're thin, you're a success. That's the public will tell you. Right? So, this is a system to reach commercial success back in the 90s. I'll tell you a little about this. You should start with recording a demo. It's more like a prototype of your product. And then you apply, you send the demo to record companies, hoping for funding. And then if you approve, you go to the right side, which is eventually you will sign a record contract. And then if you get a mass adoption, you get fame, you get money. And if you don't, you'll be as bad as this side. If you're rejected, you either go back to school or quit music. Or if you're strong enough, you record a new demo and then repeat the process. The thing is with the process is it is the system. So it's the only way to be a success. It's the only way. There's no other system. There's only one. And that's only the definition of success, being a musician. That's how you measure as a musician back then. So, to answer how to be a successful musician, we were discussing this with Irfan. There are several criteria. What we need basically is, follow the flowchart, the previous slide. And then you have to have a rich kid as one of your members. Because we play heavy metal, no one wants to fund our album. And then you have to have physical, you have to be handsome or pretty. And then you play ear-catchy candy music. And you got family support. Your dad or your mom, fund your new effects, buy you a new guitar. And then, born among entrepreneurial family, born from entrepreneurial father will help. Also, you need to possess special talent. Problem is, I don't have any of that. So, we tried to follow the flowchart and we got rejected every time. Our dads were PhDs. There's no way if you're son of or daughter of PhD, there's no way you're going to be rich. That's a harsh fact. As you can see, I'm not handsome. And we're playing metal, like very, very loud metal. We got no family support. Of course, our dad wants us to be a scientist like them. They were PhDs, and I'm not really talented in playing guitar. I'm just playing there. So we don't have the criteria to be successful. So, but we really want to be successful. Like really, really want to make it. Because it's all, I always think about success in my head. Why are you laughing? It must be the handsome drummer. So we cannot follow the flowchart, and then we create a whole new system. we create our own system. We don't follow the rules. We don't record demo and send it to labels. We record demo, put a cover on that, and tell everyone that it's an album. So you have to buy it. So we create a new flow. And then we recruit a rich friend. Actually, he can play guitar. Not that good, but he's rich, so you're in. And our drummer is a very handsome young guy. His name is Marcel Siahaan. He used to be our drummer. Okay. And then we try to play as catchy as possible, our metal songs, as catchy as possible. Two of us actually got support, so the ones that not got support usually stay in their home, so they feel like they are supported. We need to break away from our smart fathers, because we're this stupid. We're too stupid to understand that we're going to fail. So we need to break away from the tradition of, smart families. And then we try to practice as best as we can, but I'm not still a good guitarist, but I try to invent a new style of playing guitar, so I'm the king on that area. So the results, actually, we got released 3 albums, and we got 50,000 album sales. It's quite big for local distribution. We were the first metal band that got featured as a cover story in National Magazine. We got gigs every weekend. And this one is the last one is the most, what do you call it? Precious, yeah. Thank you, Dimas. No, not yet. The precious one. Your life is very easy if you find a boss, like a boss of a company, and then he was a fan of your band. Your life is very easy if you can find that. And when I introduce myself as Robin, what's your name? I'm Robin Malau. Oh, you're that guy. And everything is easy. So it's lifelong reputation. And the party ends in 2002. We disband the band because we failed actually. Those results aren't enough to support our life. So we need to end the party. But we got precious lessons that probably our peers never have, because we brave enough and stupid enough to to follow our dream, and we don't realize that we're going to fail. But to achieve that success, you need to redefine the success. You can't follow what the environment tells you, because it's a generic advice. It's for everyone, but what if you're not everyone? Like me. And then you can't be yourself just like that. You're born and then you be yourself. No, you can't. You have to learn. And by doing mistakes like I did, I learned to be, the one who really understands myself. And I learned from the hard way that doing what you love is not always the thing that you should do. But remember the previous slide that I get very successful in business? it took I got hired by a company actually because I was a musician. So even if it wasn't success, the reputation as being yourself, as having much, supporters and people who believe in you will award you at the end. So even if you fail, like me, you will find valuable lesson. Usually musicians only practice, their musical skills. But it is important to know management so we can distribute our albums by ourselves. It's important to know how to make friends. It's important to know how to make friends with rich people. It's a good skill. And then so, yeah. So at the end, I think this is even if it fails, if it's your passion, you should, at least give it a try. Because it's a waste of time fighting something that you dream of. If you follow that, you'll get, at least you give it a try and have fun along with it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.